topic number 2. So this one was kind of interesting, but as it turns out, the Pokemon Company has begun its adventure of looking to hire someone with NFT knowledge. So apparently they had a job posting that essentially had them looking for somebody who had deep knowledge of blockchain, NFTs, and Web3. So, of course, this has a lot of people kind of on edge about what exactly this means. I mean, I guess you kind of know what that means.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, what do you guys think? Is this something we should all be worried about?
Sounds like something I should be able to get a job at.
So you're the scummy NFT guy we got to worry about.
My research on NFTs, and I know a little bit of what.
In order to get the job, you have to show them your crypto balance. If it's not over X amount, they don't let you.
Crypto balance in my NFT galleries.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh man. I mean, that's a huge market right now. It's been a huge market for the last 3 years. It exploded within the last 2. It's been crazy.
Well,
I'm not surprised that they're jumping into this.
It makes a lot of sense.
I mean,
from a business standpoint.
If you consider the Pokemon demographic.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's been easy for a lot of gamer culture to look at NFTs and be like, ooh, gross, because the people that bought into it are usually outside investors that have been trying to puff up the market and then pump and dump kind of thing, which is a pretty scummy thing. And if you look at it from I'm buying this digital piece of art, that falls a little flat, I think, for a lot of gamers, because it's a JPEG, right? So the artistic value of that, I think, is arguable at best. Where I think it gets a little different, and where I think gamers are going to get sucked into, if you could have an NFT version of your favorite Pokemon, which has stats and has breeding capabilities and is a shiny or whatever it is, and then you can sell it. There, from a gamer perspective, is some inherent value. Whether you agree with that or not, there are people who will pay $10,000 for a shiny Charizard, perfect IVs, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So
you're the first original owner for that thing.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a big deal.
Now, still, the whole issue is, there's been a lot of scams with NFTs. I was reading about it too. There's it was kind of a knockoff Pokemon mobile game, or maybe it wasn't mobile, it was a PC game. I don't remember what the name of it was, but they just got they lost all the money or something like that, or they lost access to a bunch of stuff. People lost out all their quote unquote investments. So NFTs are still tricky because there is still hackable stuff that can occur here, and you can lose your investables. I don't know.
Because wasn't it with Seth Green? Seth Green went through that where he lost his
yeah, it was a separate thing, but yeah, someone stole or hacked his. I don't remember exactly.
We did a topic on that on an early episode. I remember.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. I am not surprised. I think it's a matter of time, kind of thing. I'm even thinking now. Okay, Marvel Snap. I could imagine them doing NFTs.
My gosh, that could totally be a thing.
Marvel will get into that big time.
I mean, it's not quite as unique as Pokemon, but Pokemon are truly so unique. If you really look at it from all of the values and whatnot, I can really see how that would be a whole ecosystem they could buy into. So, I don't know. I get it. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I get it, and it's going to make them a lot of money.
There's a lot of companies that have been trying to do blockchain games and things of that nature, so I'm not surprised that they're hitting.
Well, that was remember Ubisoft Quartz or whatever.
Oh yeah, they're all about it.
All about
it. And there's a thread in there that part of me wants to jump on board with, and you know what, I can kind of get how there's a value there to something, but I think it takes the fun game aspect away from gaming, because now it becomes about making money, right, or investing or whatnot, and it's no longer. It's going to make competing a lot harder now, because instead of just you play a game, you earn, you capture your Mon, you can just go out and pay $100,000 to have a perfect Mon. I think that's where you start getting into some weird gray area where money's going to impact the enjoyability of these games. Even if the system works out perfectly and you're not worried about losing your investment, it's just going to affect, at some levels, someone's enjoyment of the game. Even if they say it's not going to, you have all access to all the Pokemon you own, you can still go out and capture them. The fact that somebody could go pay and get it and incorporate it into the game,
it's not surprising.
I don't know.
Pay to play it? That's nothing new.
Well, who was it? Was it one of the Sony execs? I think it was one of the Sony execs. No, I'm sorry. Square Enix execs who were basically saying not everybody plays games to have fun. They were basically saying that Yeah, that people might want to play this as a way to make money, and
Yeah, I guess.
inherently, okay, sure, that's an option, but that shouldn't be a primary option.
Well,
like, games should be about having fun.
Well, the interesting
and
aspect,
escapism.
the interesting aspect to the timing of this is like all of a sudden in this last like month or two, you see all of these companies that are like freshly seem like they're introducing NFT oriented projects and stuff, and it's so funny because like I don't know if you know this, but the NFT market apparently this like last 6 months has like crashed. So it's all of these companies that have like probably had begun setting all this in motion like a year or two ago, and because they have large investments in it, they're like, we have to continue supporting this or else we lose a bunch of money.
I think few, at least from a gaming perspective, few
Pokemon
NFT,
makes sense because it's Pokemon, but
few of them have had something I think on offer that would really capitalize. The Ubisoft Quartz game was for a new Ghost Recon game or something. I don't remember what it was. Some game that was brand new, nobody really cared about. Like, you would earn like armor in the game. Like, that wasn't going to have a mass appeal, especially long term. Pokemon, though, the biggest franchise on the planet, like, you now have something people will want. You think about that. That's going to bring back people's. Oh no, man! Now my heart's hurt just thinking about that. So, if there was ever a chance for this to succeed at a gaming level, this is probably it, because now there is something really viable and really, just appealing to gamers. I don't think was there before.
Gotta spend it all.
Gotta spend it all.
Oh man, what if they integrate that nonsense inside of Pokemon? Like that would be.
Well, they'll probably do it across the board.
They could probably do it. It's totally possible.
But either way, all right. Let's see if we can get a few more of these topics in. So.
Yep.